Many of us live a long way from where our food is grown, but farmers' markets like these are closing the gap. Still, at a distance, it's difficult for most of us to understand the day-to-day experience of our farmers. You're about to see a short documentary about one farmer. It's a powerful story and one of many that needs to be heard.
This is our sorting table where the fruit goes across the table, and we just reject anything that's got a green blemish or blemish skin, because people won't buy it if it looks blemished. So what I do sometimes is, while I'm working, I just cut some fruit and try it for sweetness and quality, and that one is yeah, absolutely fantastic. Blood orange juice is probably my favourite, with a little bit of vodka. Yeah, or maybe a little bit too much vodka sometimes when I can relax. This is my father's spot. He was here for years and years, and I'm right here where he used to be. So that hits home a lot, and I think, you know, I can still see him here beside me, showing me what to do. I remember the day that my dad planted these trees. I was only young and helping as much as I could to learn the whole process. I'm coming to the paddock where about 12 months ago there was healthy, productive trees. We come to a turn in the process of growing the fruit, where there's one particular variety, a very old variety, which is Washington Navel, and there was no export, no juice demand. We'd done 3 years of producing this fruit, and it cost us money, and couldn't sell it, so the trees had to go. I remember planting the trees and growing them from, like, you know, day dot. They were healthy, beautiful, fantastic trees, nothing wrong with them. Paddocks you become attached to that you've planted and watched grow, and you've looked after them. And you think, you know, there's people starving in the world, and here it's going on the ground for waste. Heartbreaking. The first thing that went through my mind that my father had turned his grave, he's seen this. I had a really dark time with it. I went through a part of my life where depression was a big part of my life, and it really took a strong hold. I actually followed through with a suicide attempt. I just couldn't take any more of you know, what was happening. It's very easy to borrow money from the bank. The hardest part is to pay it back. The cost of everything has gone up around us, and the food prices have stayed basically the same for so many years. Been no export, no money coming in, you got bills to pay. It's one vicious cycle. That if the juice factories can buy enough concentrate from overseas at the right price, we're always second best. So yeah, we're at the bottom end of the food chain. Farmers markets have been a really good thing for us. Without that, I would have probably had to get a second job. But yeah, the farmers markets have helped us immensely. The hard side is starting 3 o'clock in the morning when there's a massive frost out there, but seeing people come out there in rain, hail or shine to come and get produce, it kind of warms you up. They know that buying direct from the farmers market is a fresher line of product, and a lot of people are starting to wake up to it. When we're stopped for Christmas for 3-4 weeks and they have to go to the supermarkets, they can't wait for us to come back, and there's big smiles on their faces. That's enough. That's enough to tell us the answer that we're highly wanted there, all of us.
Mick's a fair food pioneer working towards a food system that will benefit all Australians. But his story is part of something much bigger. The Australian Food Sovereignty Alliance wants to make a feature documentary to tell the stories of people like Mick. They want to work with independent filmmakers, farmers and communities across the country to make Australia's first ever fair food documentary. We need your help to get this documentary off the ground, to capture the change that's already underway and make sure that it goes further. So go to the website and see how you can help make this project happen.